Alright, guys, I really hope I'm audible. And of course, as I have to do it on a daily basis, one of the habits of uh, my habit tracker that I have to follow on a daily basis. And currently, as I mentioned earlier in the previous videos, that I was about to go to Kota. So I'm here in Kota basically. Uh, why I'm here in Kota? You all know if you have seen the previous two videos. So I've already mentioned that I had to consult a doctor here for some physical issue. So that is why I had to come Kota. I'm basically from Gurgaon, so from Gurgaon to Kota, and this is definitely the last day, first and the last day, because I had to spend just one day only. That is today, and tomorrow early morning, which is technically few hours from now. I guess it's somewhere around 10 or 10:30 p.m. already, and my train is at 6 a.m. tomorrow in the morning, that I have to take from Kota Junction. uh, I'll be boarding the train and will be going back to my city, Gurgaon, and then I have to get back to the things that I really have to do. uh, I'm kind of stuck with many things. I think I'm already occupied with a lot of things, but if when you're occupied with a lot of things, sometimes you can't do justice to many of them. And it is generally said that we must focus on one thing only at a time, and once we finish that one thing, then only we should uh, move to some other thing, because how to say it, if we kind of diversify our focus and attention and energy to multiple things, I think we cannot do good with all those things, if especially if they require some decent amount of focus and time. So this is why, and at the same time, if we do multiple things, our we are always in a kind of occupancy, and we are always occupied. We look like we are doing a lot of things, but at the end of the day, we achieve almost kind of nothing. So for that purpose only, I just have to focus on one thing at a time. Definitely, we can have multiple tasks to do on a daily basis related to different things, but when it comes to some core thing, like if somebody really wants to get settled in terms of finances in life, so firstly that person must focus on that money generating related thing, so that once his finances are sorted, like once he or she has some good source of income already sorted, that okay, this is the source of income where from where we can have some good amount of income in order to live a comfortable life at least. uh, that's the priority, and then only we should move on to something big. That is something that most of the people generally don't do, and even I am not doing this thing since a long time. uh, and this is why I'm still kind of struggling in terms of finance, in terms of having some good source or sources of money, stable sources of money, and kind of reliable source of money, at the same time at least decent money generating sources. So these are not these, but this is the only area where I just have to get sorted as soon as possible, especially in these upcoming a month or two only, because I think now I already have a lot of information, a lot of knowledge. It's just that I'm not executing the things in the right way, and I'm not being disciplined, and I'm kind of just say to myself that, oh, maybe that thing won't work, or I shouldn't do this, or maybe I'll do it later, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Sometimes I postpone, or sometimes I don't even do those things, and then sometimes I go into that overthinking zone, that okay, maybe just overthinking. You all know, we think a lot of things, uh, like maybe this thing is not that important. Oh, what about the certainty, what about the outcome, how and what if I don't get the result that I want to get. uh, so we basically want certainty, or maybe there are some better things to do. I think this is not the better thing, or this is not the good thing. Maybe I'll be wasting my time and stuff like that, so we don't even do it. uh, Endless things. Overthinking is just endless, and we think variety of things, or most of which have no relation with the reality, because we don't even know the reality. We don't By reality, I mean to say, we don't even know the outcome, the exact outcome, what kind of exact outcome will be there in the future. But we assume those things, we anticipate, and we kind of give uh, authentic, or I should say authenticity, or some strong validation to that anticipation, that okay, whatever I'm anticipating or I'm assuming is definitely going to happen, which at times doesn't happen because we don't even know. And this is the reason, why when we do some things that we were very skeptical about, or we were not feeling like doing, but if we end up doing those things, so we get to know that, oh, the outcome is pretty good. And I was thinking something absolutely different. I was thinking like, nothing good is going to happen. But now, this is the kind of outcome which I'm really enjoying, which I'm really liking, and I welcome this sort of outcome more and more in my life. But whenever we are in the inner thinking mode, we don't do things, which is not the right approach. We just sometimes, or I at least sometimes, or many times at least, if not most of the times, many times it happens that we just don't even want to do things, because we feel like, oh, I'm feeling a bit bored, or maybe I'm not feeling like doing it, or maybe again the certainty is not there, or whether things will turn my way or not. But still we have to do those things, because only after doing those things we actually get to know what is the real outcome, because we cannot have the access, we can't see the actual outcome without doing anything. We can't just assume, oh, this will be the outcome, so why to do it in the first place? How can we ascertain the exact outcome even without doing anything? Or this is something that we generally do, and this is why we suffer a lot. I have suffered a lot. So I think the solution to this is that we must at least try doing things. If something is not asking too much of money, or even any significant amount of money and time and efforts, and if we feel that we can try this thing, I think we should definitely try that thing. I'm not asking you guys to spend a lot of money, because I will also not spend a lot of money, to be very honest, just to try out something. But if it requires very less amount of money which we can manage easily, and less amount of time and less amount of efforts which we can manage, we will have to just be very honest with ourselves, right? So if we can manage, that very less amount of money and effort and time, I think we must try to do that particular thing or things, because then only we can get to see the actual outcome. We can't we can't have the we can't access the actual outcome. We can't actually get to know what will happen without doing anything, without doing that particular thing that we want to do. We just cannot. No matter how good analyst we are, no matter how good rationalist we are, or whatever it, I don't know whether rationalist is the right word or not. So no matter how logical we are, or how intelligent we are, how wise we are, I think the real outcome can never be assumed. The real outcome, the exact outcome, can never be assumed. It can only be experienced and felt after performing that particular thing. for for whatever amount of time, or for whatever amount of time or period it is required to be done. Then only we can get to see the actual outcome. Once we get to see the actual outcome, then of course, uh, m- making a decision makes more sense, that whether I want to continue that particular thing or not. But without doing that particular thing, if I'm like, oh no, there is no point in doing this thing, oh, nothing will happen. How can I say nothing will happen? How can I say there's no point in doing this thing even without doing that thing? That is why speed is a very important thing. In the recent time, I just watched a video, where there is a creator by the name Shakil. His channel's name is Cool Mitra, and probably the best video, or the uh, or a video which I personally liked the most, of not just his channel but on entire YouTube, or among all the videos that I've seen so far in my life, is that video related to speed, where he has talked about speed. I don't exactly remember the name or the title of that video, uh, but he has majorly talked about, and he has emphasized on one point only: speed. That you have to just perform things with speed. Don't waste time. Just put speed into your actions. Do it fast. Do it fast. Do it fast. Fail fast. Fail fast. Why fail after wasting 10 years? Why can't we fail in just 10 days? In just 10 hours? Because after, if we fail after doing something or delaying something for 10 years, and then we are failing after 10 years, not just we have failed, but we have lost something extremely important. That is time. 10 years. Okay, I'll do that thing, I'll do that thing. I'm continuously postponing that thing, I'm continuously delaying that thing for years, and then after years I do that thing and I fail, let's say. I have wasted a lot of time. If I really want to do something, I should start doing that thing as soon as possible, so that I can get to know the consequences, I can get to know the outcomes related to that particular thing as soon as possible, so that I can change whatever I have to, so that I can get to know, okay, these are the areas where the problem really exists, and I should do this sort of modification, or I should do these changes and whatnot. I will get to know my mistakes. I'll get to know my what do you call it? Yeah, my mistakes, or my uh, whatever synonyms you want to add. I'm not getting any right word right now. You know what I'm saying? So that is what the most important thing is. I think I was talking about something else. I was talking about quota. Why I came here to quota, and I just changed the things. Yeah, so money. Basically, I was talking about money. The money thing is very much needed to be sorted in our life. That's for sure. See, if we have good amount of money, if we can become extremely wealthy, of course, it's a great thing. Everybody should try to get extremely wealthy, but not everybody can become extremely wealthy, for sure. Because if everybody becomes extremely wealthy, then all the people are same. Nobody is extremely wealthy, right? Because everybody is having similar amount of money. It is just like, for an example, let's say $1 million is worth some good amount of money, right? Seven to not just 7 to 8. Now the dollar price has increased in comparison to INR. So at least if you have at least 9 crores of rupees, so you are technically a millionaire. You have $1 million. So if you have at least 9 crore rupees, not everybody is having 9 crore rupees, right? Still, there is very less amount of people. There is, a category of very less amount of people who are having 9 crores rupees as their net worth, or as in terms of cash. Suppose if everybody is having 9 crore rupees, who is rich? Nobody is rich, because everybody is having 9 crore rupees, right? Inflation increase and stuff like that. This is finance related thing. So whoever is related to finance, if anybody is watching this video, you all already understand what I'm talking about. So all right, so that's not the point. The basic thing is that money. Why I'm saying money thing is definitely required to be sorted in our life, so that we have some good amount of money. If not extremely wealthy, still we have good amount of money or great amount of money, so that we don't have to think about money. Because This is the reality that I have realized. This is the reality that if we have good amount of money, our life definitely gets easier. There is no doubt about it. People who say, "Oh, money doesn't matter and money is not everything" and stuff like that. That's bullshit, yeah. To be very honest, money plays a huge role, a big role, a very significant role in our lives. That's for sure. If we have good amount of money, then only we can keep ourselves and our family happy. We can keep our wife happy. We can keep our girlfriend happy. People are interested in us. We can travel anywhere. I'm not asking you to go into luxurious things directly. Not everybody wants to get into luxurious things, but of course, if you have good amount of money, you can definitely go towards luxurious things. I don't mind, but at least comfort is something that everybody wants. If right now I'm in this room, I booked this room, and there is some AC and a fan, so I'm feeling better, right? It's quite hot outside because it's summers, of course. It's a month of June. So if I have this AC and this fan in this room, I can at least live here comfortably. I'm sitting here comfortably, right? So at least comfort is something that everybody wants. And comfort can also be a part of our life only when we have some good amount of money. Good amount of money. Everybody wants comfort and everybody deserves comfort. And again, good relations, good partner. Uh, we can give comfort to our family just with the help of money only, right? If let's say if I want to eat some food, not luxurious, but at least some decent amount of food or decent quality of food, I can bring that quality of food or quantity of food or both, of course, to myself with the help of money only. Otherwise, I will have to go through some very miserable time. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So, money is very much required, and money is the thing that is required to be sorted in everybody's life. And I'm also trying to sort this thing out so that money doesn't bother me. And fortunately, I'm someone who is kind of I won't call myself minimalistic, but I'm kind of a person who is not into luxury or anything. Definitely I like decent quality of things and decent quantity of things, but I'm not very much into things like I like traveling a lot, or I like you know having very fancy food every other day or every single day or in every meal, or I just want to have this thing or that thing or that thing. I have a huge list or anything. No, I don't have any huge list or anything. uh, but yes, definitely I also crave for comfort. uh, Comfort must be there, and for that we definitely need some good amount of money. For now, of course, inflation adjusted for the future as well. uh, I think considering the scenario of today's world, in 2026, of course, I think if anybody having a small family, like maybe their parents, a wife and a child, and a child, and he himself, I think if that person is able to make, and that person is not having any significant loan or anything, for sure. Considering all these things, if anybody is able to make uh, at least 5 to 7 lakhs rupees per month, I think that person can definitely live a pretty comfortable life. I think 5 to 7 lakhs rupees is a mark where that person can definitely manage things pretty well. 5 to 7 lakhs, anything above this mark is definitely a great thing for sure. But 5 to 7 lakhs is per month, of course. 5 to 7 lakhs rupees per month is a kind of mark where you can have a pretty comfortable life. Not luxurious for sure, but you can definitely have a comfortable life. Inflation adjusted, you also you all guys know that 5 to 7 lakhs per month is also a kind of income which most of the people are not making in our country. Even now also, 1 lakh rupees of income for an individual, or 2 lakhs rupees of income for an individual is considered a pretty good thing. That okay, these people are taken seriously, that okay, these people are given respect that okay, this person, this guy makes 1 lakh per month. Okay, good. 2 lakhs per month. Okay, very good. So 5 to 7 lakhs rupees per month is something you definitely get at a pretty comfortable level, and anything around 7-8 lakhs or above, I think you are doing pretty good. Anything about 10 lakhs per month, definitely you are doing something exceptional. You're doing something exceptional. uh, so yes, that is the kind of mark that I also want to reach. Maybe in a month or two. I know I can. Yes, I know I can. Will it be easy? No. Will it require discipline and dedication and daily work? Yes. So I can put, and I should put, and I will have to put. I don't have any other option. I will have to put some dedication and discipline and system. On an each and every single day. I have some decent amount of knowledge, but if there is someone very intelligent who said this one thing, that if you are intelligent but it doesn't reflect in your bank account, you are not intelligent. And that hit me hard when he said this thing. If you think you are intelligent but it does not reflect in your bank account, it means you are not intelligent. If you're intelligent, if you think you're intelligent but it doesn't reflect in your bank account, then you're not intelligent. You're doing something wrong. And I completely agree to this thing. All right, already 22 minutes, almost 22 minutes in this video. uh, if you guys really want to talk to me in English, if you also want to enhance your spoken English skills, the link is in the description, in the pinned comment. I also improved my spoken English. I mean, even now also, my English is not that good, but whatever it is, I've improved a lot from a level, where my English was pathetic, absolutely pathetic. I had almost no idea of how to speak in this language. I was nowhere to be seen, to be very honest. I couldn't frame even a single sentence in English language. So from there, I have come till here, and definitely, I'm practicing on a daily basis, and I crave to become a better and better English speaker, and an overall speaker, a better overall speaker, a better overall communicator, and a converser, if there's a word. A person who is in a conversation, a part of conversation, is a converser or a conversator. I really don't know. You can let me know in comments. So yeah, links are in the description, and if you want to say any damn thing related to this video, related to me, related to this channel, or related to any damn thing that you want to share or say or whatever, you can do that in the comments. Thank you so much.